Hi everyone! Today we're going to take a look at the best PC water cooling tubing in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our top 10 best picks, and we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a best PC water cooling tubing. You can find links to all of the products we've mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Thermaltake V Tumbler Peg 2. This rigid tubing allows enthusiasts to route the tubes that run exactly to their heart's content. For better mounting and coolant flow, this peg tubing is what you need. You may ask whether you can see the coolant through the tubes or not. Well, the Thermaltake Peg hard tube is transparent enough to showcase the flow of liquid clearly. Its thick wall design can support working temperatures ranging from 20 degrees to 62 degrees. So, these pipes are suitable to use for all custom water cooling projects. In short, the Thermaltake V Tumbler Peg hard tube is absolutely right for the job. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Corsair CX9059001 WW Hydrox series. This is the cheapest soft-line tube you can ever get. The Corsair CX-WW series is fully transparent, showcasing your coolant on display. It is constructed with PVC materials which are enough for tight bending inside your loop. Also, it is durable enough to flow the coolant for years. This UV-resistant tube is made to withstand deformation and discoloration. The only drawback to this product is that it is a very thin tube compared to other soft tubes. However, within this budget, you won't get a good tube like this. The number 3 position is held by XBAC DuraClear soft tubing. EK-DuraClear is one of the high-quality transparent soft tubings featuring smooth inner walls that prevent any kind of bacterial or fungal adhesion. It is one of the most advanced liquid cooling pipes designed for users who wants to add soft tubes to their builds. The EK-DuraClear structure is made to perform in a broad spectrum of closed-loop cooling systems, making it the first alternative for every water cooling enthusiast. One thing that is absolutely like about this tube is that it has the best bend ratio and flexibility. As doing a tight turn in your loop has never been easier, these tubes help bend easier without the help of any kinks. Also, you can use EK coolants within these tubes. I would recommend doing so because this combination is the best. Check our other posts regarding the best water cooling coolants. I like using the EK-DuraClear because it is UV resistant and logo free. There aren't any prints on the tube, which makes the tube transparent, and the coolants are easily visualized. It can bear an operating temperature of 20 degrees to 80 degrees. Overall, EK-DuraClear is safe, non-toxic, budget-friendly, and the best soft tube for your advanced PC build. It's more of luxury within a low price range. Next at number 4 we have PrimoFlex Advanced LRT. The PrimoFlex Advanced Low Radius Technology soft tube has been designed according to the modern needs of the water-cooled PC build. It is one of the most compatible water cooling tubing formulated in a wide variety of closed-loop cooling systems. This set comes with superb additives that are to be used to your liquid before firing up the loop. Also, the inner diameter, 3/8 inch, and the outer diameter, 1/2 inch. It is extremely resistant to kinking. So, you can even get a very tight bend radius without restricting water flow, which is a very desirable trait for tubing. Another reason why I like PrimoFlex is that there are no prints or logos in the tube that are normally visible on some branded kits. This pipe has a very smooth inner wall that PrimoFlex claims causes less junk to build upon the inside, which makes it less likely for microbe growth. If you have used the original LRT, you will notice that there was an additional antimicrobial coating, which is absent in the advanced LRT. But still, they gave additives. So, no worries at all. Overall, it is head and shoulders better than other tubes, leaving your liquid cooling loop clean, clear, pristine, and ready for any type of coolant. The number 5 position is held by Corsair Hydrox Series XT Hardline. Corsair launches their high-quality, straight-line tubing for perfect coolant flow. This tube completes the connections between Corsair Hydrox Series custom water cooling equipments by putting your water cooling fluid on display with its crystal clear PMMA. The Hydrox series has a resilient construction that makes the pipe last longer under high pressure and high coolant temperature. This soft tubing can easily be cut with a hacksaw. The set comes with 12 mm and 10 mm, 3 cm soft tubes. Overall, comparing the price, this set of pipes is obviously bigger bang for one's buck. The number 6 position is dominated by NanoZyCool Force Peg. NanoZyCool Force Peg hard tubing is designed for experienced water cooling fans who want to customize their own PC build. This model consists of a 50 cm long PEG hard tube which is a thermoplastic polymer. You can trim the tube if needed and can bend also. For bending purposes, you can use a heat gun. Other than that, the outer diameter of the tube is 16 and the inner diameter is 13 with a length of 450 cm. This tube is so uniquely firm that it is almost impossible to break. As the manufacturer says that, with this hard tube, you can comprehend the most demanding projects with slight effort and creativity without the use of any fittings or adapter. Although this tube is good, it is still recommended to use a 13 mm CF rubber core for extra stability of the tube to ensure safe and accident-free bending. Also, you will get suitable seafoam fittings to use with the hard tubes if necessary. Overall, I would say it's a good deal within a small budget. Moving on to the next at number 7 with EK-Tubes ZMT. EK is known for making some of the best water cooling products on the market, and here we have the ZMT tubing. These tubes come in black. The inner diameter is 1/2 inch and the outer diameter is 3/4 inch. The tubing works fine between 30 to 110. The tubing is made of industrial grade EPDM rubber and does not require any maintenance. The number 8 position is held by XSBC PEG Hardline tubing. XSBC is one of the more premium water cooling brands when it comes to performance. It's not wrong to say that they are one of the few original companies that have been a part of the community since its inception. They make GPU blocks, CPU blocks, tubing, radiators, and even coolants. They are one of the few companies completely focused on water cooling only products. So, it shouldn't be a major surprise to see them on this list. Since they only make a handful of products, quality control is quite excellent. Their complete laser focus means they always provide a splendid experience. Their PEG tubing is no different in this regard. There is one small annoyance: the outer surface does require sanding to properly create a tight seal. However, this is common with most tubings, but something novices should be aware of. You can barely call that a deal breaker, and with so many benefits to these pipes, they earn an easy recommendation from us. Next, at number 9 we have Echoback HD PEG tubing. Echoback is widely considered as the favorite enthusiast brand. There isn't any real rhyme or reason to this, apart from quality. Well, to be honest, quality control can be quite hit and miss in a niche hobby like this. So, it's good to see that there are brands out that enjoy making water cooling components with great quality. Hence, we love using their products. That's all there is to it. In the world of water cooling, fancy gimmicks and marketing terms don't matter. Both the companies and the consumers know this. That's why you'll always see that pure quality always succeeds. However, sometimes that can come at a cost. Whether you're willing to pay up for a premium experience is entirely up to you. The tubes have an inner diameter of 10 and a 12 mm outer diameter. A clear color scheme means that you can easily show off your components or the color of the coolant. In terms of quality, it doesn't get better than this. However, there's a catch. Bending kits can be a bit harder to find for tubes with a 12 mm outer diameter. Other than that, these tubes are also relatively expensive compared to competitors. Still, it's not by a huge margin, and by investing in these, you can be set for the long run. Of course, that decision completely depends on you. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Barrow PEG tubing. Next up, we have a brand that may be familiar to some folks. However, for the most part, the majority of people have not heard of Barrow. That is unless you are deeply rooted inside the water cooling community. Barrow products come straight from China, and they are one of the bigger Chinese-based water cooling companies. The Barrow PEG tubing has been incredibly popular in Asia. This is because bigger companies like Thermaltake or Echoback aren't available in most of those countries. Barrow realizes this and cashes in on those large markets. It also helps that their products are just as good, if not entirely similar. The clear peg tubing makes sure that your coolant is visible. They have a normal bending temperature of about 7 TIG. The inner diameter clocks in at 8, while the outer diameter or on sits at 12 N. These tubings are about 50 km or 500 min length. Remember, these are 12 M tubes, so you'll need 12 M fittings. While the inner diameter is small, the flow of liquid is thankfully unrestricted. Some people might prefer this narrow look after all. That's all for today. We upload computer and accessories product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.